change I made to my on-screen presence when I'm actually live on Amazon Live, and that's to add UK to the end of my name, which means that when anybody's scrolling, they will see that I am from the UK. Now, it's only a small thing, but what I found is the idea is that people view you and then come and watch you and unmute. Now, if people unmute, they're more likely to click down in the carousel and actually order items. I've discovered that since I put the UK there, the number of people unmuting has increased by 50%. So that one simple act means that more people actually unmute and listen to what we have to say when we go live. So I'll just take that off. Okay, so we're live today in the live video sales group, and say hello to Corinda. Hi Corinda, nice to see you. Excellent. Okay, so we're live in the live video sales group and also over on YouTube. So spreading the word about BeLive and live video sales and how you can get the most out of using BeLive for your live video sales. Speaking of which, there is a show, a broadcast. Just a minute, over to Corinda and I'll carry on. I'm full influencer in shopping live stream. Okay, who with Corinda? Who with? Okay, so spreading the word about using BeLive as a live selling system because it's got all the features. Speaking of which, tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. in the UK, 8 p.m. in Belgium, I will be live in this group and in the BeLive streamers group talking about the top 3 features that help us to actually sell more when we're live. And over to Corinda. And Corinda is saying the link, that link I posted in the group. I've not seen that, Corinda. I've been busy getting ready. All right, okay. Oh, in the conversation. Yeah, that's not BeLive. There are 2, incredibly, there are 2 BeLives, and they are in the video business, but they're not linked. BeLive.sg is BeLive Singapore, SG standing for Singapore. So it is no connection at all with BeLive. BeLive are aware of the other BeLive, but totally separate businesses, totally separate aims. And as far as I know, that's the real BeLive. Okay, that's the BeLive that we know and love. Right, now, what I'm going to do is I'm over to Corinda. Oh, okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. And so if I go to screen share, these are informal sessions. You can please ask any questions you like as we explore Amazon Live. And this is a training session. Okay, so let's come back and to Corinda. Why is it so confusing? Well, there's only one BeLive. I mean, there is a second BeLive, but it's in Singapore, so that's the other side of the world, Corinda. There's nothing to stop them actually using the name. Okay, so it's not part of anything that it's not part of anything that I'm involved in. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to go picture in picture, not that way around. I'm going to take the logo off so that you can actually see a bit more. So I'm going to remove the logo for now. So that's the BeLive logo being hidden. Okay, and I'm going to go to the top of the page. This is my shop on Amazon.com. If you are an Amazon associate, then you get a shop. And within that shop, you can have a banner and your profile photo. And then underneath that, you can have shoppable images. Now, this is something I've just started doing. I've got my trusty iPad camera out and I've been taking photographs I've been taking photographs of the TrebLab HD77 and the TrebLab X3 Pro. Now, obviously, I can use these within my broadcast as well, but it helps as a memory. It's my short review of each of them. And if I click on one of them, we get taken to the product page, or to the page about it, and then you can go and see the product. So let's come back again. Now, as an Amazon associate, you can put up shoppable images and shoppable videos. You can also put up on your own page your product lists. Okay, and there's TrebLab Audio, my live video equipment, and there it is. That's the equipment that I use, and that's the equipment that I actually talk about in my live broadcasts. And I've lost it. A minute. Okay, so we're back on. I lost where I was then. Doesn't happen too often. And okay, I'm going to shrink myself as well because I am a little bit big. So I'm going to change theme and just shrink into the corner so you can actually see a bit more of the screen now. So I've just changed theme. Thank you for watching live if you're on Facebook or YouTube, and thank you, Corinda, for all your comments. Okay, so images, videos, which you can make, and they will appear on the product pages once they've been approved. So I've got videos about the Zion, I've got videos about the Aftershocks headphones, and I've got my list much in the same way as you would have a wish list. It's built in the same way. And then at the bottom, you've got a live video, and you can see the video that Nick and I did yesterday. And if I go to view all videos, this is the page that Amazon have created for everybody who's on live video. So you can see and replay yesterday's video. You can see the carousel. The carousel is still active and people can actually buy from it. So that's the thing to bear in mind, that the carousel stays there. One thing to watch though is that prices can change. So the prices in this carousel may not be the prices on the page. They are when you go live, but they can change over time, obviously. Then you've got the streams which were before that. So last Thursday with Marco, and then last Wednesday with me, and then last Monday with Nick again. And then underneath that, you've got upcoming shows. So I've booked 3 shows for this week: this afternoon at 2 o'clock, 9 a.m. Eastern, tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern, and Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern. And great news, Marco and I will be live on Thursday, and we also now have another new show which is not Amazon related, which will air in the new year, which I'm quite looking forward to. One of the things about being on Amazon Live is the spin-off, because people notice you, and brands will watch your live video and they will send you a request to make contact, and they will tell you all about their product range. And they don't always check things out first. It has to be said. They don't realize that you're doing lights, camera, action, which is a show all about waiting for it. I have a question for you. OneStream, how many platforms can you use? Okay, on a BeLive training day, which this is, that's a very good question, Corinda. OneStream can go up to 40 destinations, 40 plus destinations. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch being amongst them. And some you've never heard of, and some you might have heard of. A variety. Okay, so you will get approached by people who will want you to actually market their goods, and you have to decide whether you want to do it or you don't want to do it. Be wary though. There are companies which do the following, which you shouldn't do, and which you shouldn't do. If you go over to YouTube, Corinda, and search for me, you'll find videos about using OneStream on your website. In fact, you'll find 2 or 3 videos about using OneStream on your website. There is one thing that you should be wary of, and that is the fact that some companies will approach you and say, we would like you to do a shoppable video or images, or actually present our products in live video. What we'd like you to do is to go to Amazon.com, buy the item, make the video or include it in your live video, send proof that you've actually done it, and we will refund you. This is not a good thing to do. Not a good thing to do. It isn't strictly against Amazon's terms and conditions, but it is a bad thing to do. Never, ever buy things where you're going to get your money back. It gets you a bad reputation. Not just, well, it just, yeah. And sometimes, well, you do, most of the time you actually get your money back. But I remember that I was bitten once. I bought a set of earbuds, which weren't what I expected them to be. And I just gave up in the end. And to Corinda. And Corinda is saying, correct. Okay, thank you, Corinda. So don't do the buy, review, get money back thing, because it's not worth the hassle. And once Amazon get wind of it, then it goes towards your reputation. You shouldn't be. I mean, people do buy things genuinely to actually show on their broadcasts. I mean, I do. So that's fair, but to get the money back afterwards is not the done thing. Okay, and Amazon, in fact, are very hot on reviews where that sort of things takes place. And I'm talking about one thing, answering questions on another. Basically, people do it because you're getting the goods for free. You're actually buying the goods, doing the review, and getting the money back. So if you pay $50 for something, you review it, company sees you reviewed it, they're sending you the $50 back. So effectively, it's cost you nothing. But it's got to be something you want. I mean, it's pointless buying something that you're never going to use. Yeah, you don't want to accumulate an attic full of things you don't use anymore. So yeah, I just wouldn't do it. But it is. I mean, if you're not an Amazon associate or influencer, then by all means do it. I mean, it's a way of getting free goods. But if you are on Amazon Live, then it's not a good thing to actually do. Okay. I mean, you do get benefit from the goods. I'm not saying you don't. But in terms of the way you actually operate. Okay, so on this is the page that Amazon created a couple of weeks ago, and it shows basically I can give people the URL at the top and say I will be live on this page at 2 o'clock, and that URL is static. So in other words, I have a static URL, and if you type in stephenhealy.live, it will take you straight here. Okay, so I've got my own URL, which is stephenhealy.live, and if you don't know how to spell it, then there you are. Don't add the UK, just stephenhealy.live, all one word, and that will find me. Okay. Now, the broadcasts that I do basically are all about lights, camera, action, and that's whether I'm with broadcasting solo or broadcasting with Nick or broadcasting with Marco. And all my back catalogue is there for the last 3 months, all the videos that I've done. And so there's one of the old ones. That's one of the first ones I did. How to be a licensed video DJ. Yeah, and mobile videos. Now, this is the other thing. I did this one. Now, when I first started on Amazon Live, I thought, well, what can I actually talk about? And I could do anything about live video, but I wanted to change. So Angelika and I love mobile video, castles and national parks. So I created a show around that theme. Okay, and I showed the National Trust, English Heritage, parks and castles, and the mobile videos we actually shot there. And that was okay, but that was okay. But I didn't get onto Amazon Live because of my expertise about castles or national parks or the National Trust. My expertise, as far as Amazon is concerned, is in live broadcasting. Okay, that's where I built my reputation, is in live broadcasting. So if I go onto Amazon Live and I talk about castle, they don't know who to send to my broadcast. The result of which is that the number of views you get on a topic you're interested in is lower than the number of views you'll get on a topic in which you are seen to be knowledgeable. In other words, your speciality. Now, my specialty is live video. Doing videos about castles, I enjoy doing, and people do watch. But if you're on Amazon Live to make money, then talking about castles in the countryside won't work. I can talk about mobile video. That's what I'm doing this afternoon at 2:00. I'm talking about mobile video. I'm talking about gimbals. I'm talking about microphones. I'm talking about something that Guy Cook sent to me yesterday. But that's my expertise. I'm known for doing that. So if something's your hobby and people know you for your hobby, then that will work. If it's a topic which prior to going on Amazon Live was a big secret, then it won't work. It won't work. You can try it, but I'm pretty sure that talking about something that you love rather than something that you have knowledge and passion about. So I can't see there being any more episodes of castles and country parks. Likewise, I can't see there being any more episodes of how to be a video DJ. Okay. I love, as Corinda knows, I love being a DJ, and I was telling people how to be a DJ. But again, Amazon said, very sorry, we know you like to be a DJ, but we don't want you for your DJing knowledge. We want you for your live broadcasting knowledge. So you've got to bear that in mind when you're actually doing it. Hello to everybody who's watching in the live video sales group. Please do ask your questions if you have any, and I'll be happy to answer them. Right, okay, now what we normally do is we go and browse, and we go over to electronics. I'm just going to make sure everything's lined up. So I've gone to the electronics page. There's nobody live at the moment. We've got to remember it's only 6:45 in 6:45 a.m. on the East Coast. This is an American site. So our broadcasting times are from 1 p.m. GMT. It's pointless going live before then. And there's the broadcast at the bottom that Nick and I did yesterday. In the upcoming broadcast, if I go back to browse again, in the upcoming broadcast streaming soon, you'll find that next up, but 2 is me. So I am live and I'm showing on that page with the BeLive logo, and I am live at 2:00 today. So Amazon actively promote upcoming broadcasts. So these are all the broadcasts that are actually going to be on Amazon Live today. Okay. And I've made many, many friends. If we look on the left-hand side, you can see I'm following people. And these are the people that I'm following, and none of them are live at the moment because America is not awake. So don't stream except in, don't stream before 1:00, because if you stream before 1:00, then nobody will see you. But I'm back to eat my words. Let's go to Discover. And this is the shows which are currently live, and there's just the one. And I'm going to eat my words. There are some people up because there are 171 people actually watching the Countess of Low Carb at the moment. And there are, I think we had the Countess on the show last Thursday. As I say, not many comments coming in yet, nobody following, but lots of celebrations. And carousel underneath, it's got a range of items, none of which are featured yet, unless I go back. We could find out what we're actually talking about. First item is always the featured item, or you can make any item the featured item as we go through the carousel, and we can see what's being sold today. So these items will be talked about during the course of a live broadcast. And she is the only lady live on Amazon Live at the moment. So that's a point. We're actually broadcasting on Amazon.com. Amazon.com is an American site. It's not available in the UK, Germany, Spain. It's just the USA. Amazon.com/live. The East Coast of America is 5 hours behind the UK. The West Coast of America is 8 hours behind the UK. So people are awake, I would suggest, from about 12:30 p.m. our time. And you can go, I mean, if you want to broadcast it, well, 12:30 p.m., 7:30 their time, just waking up, having the first cup of coffee or first glass of water, and they're ready to listen. They go to Amazon when they wake up just to check what the deals are. And if people go to Amazon to check what the deals are on Amazon today, they will find the live video, they will find you. Okay. The other thing is that when you talk about a product, let's just come back to this. When a product is highlighted in the carousel, she'll be live on that page too. Okay. And you'll notice that click, unmute, and follow is very, very visible on the screen. And there are now 229 people watching, and we're one of them. That's 229 people watching at the same time. There will be thousands of views of this live broadcast. Thousands. Fortunately, I speak from experience. I've not got to the stage yet where, oh, wait a minute. Yeah. You notice the prominence of the click and unmute and follow. That's basically, okay, I'm going to get a question in. Just a minute. I'll wait for the question. Is it about Amazon? 5 hours. It's currently 6 minutes to 6. 6 minutes to 7. Yeah. And it's all, I'm not going to get complicated, but it's always 5 hours. So it's heading towards 7 o'clock in the US, which is the time to actually get people who've just woken up and they've come to watch you. They don't want to watch television. They don't want to watch a box set. They don't want to binge watch. They don't want to watch a film. They just want to watch something where people are selling to them, okay, and explaining products. And if you think QVC, then you think this is QVC, but it's with, I'm going to say this, not as a derogatory comment, by ordinary folk. This is professional broadcasters who are actually talking about products and telling the stories of products, which are actually on the screen. Okay, so there's a 5 hour time difference. Okay, so, and over to Corinda. 3, 2, 1. Is that comment not coming through? Wait a minute. Let's go to this comment. Okay, what's the time difference? And the next comment from Facebook user is watching in the group. Thank you for watching. Oh, that's interesting. QVC. If you go to your television and you go and you just type in, look for the QVC channel. QVC is an international shopping channel, professionally run. Quite probably the largest shopping channel in the world. And that's a good in, Corinda. Let me tell you, I'm going to stop sharing that screen, which brings it back to me. And I'm going to hide that. And I'm going to share another tab. Just give me a moment. As I scroll down the page, I'll share this tab with you. Okay, now what I do is every day, I think that will do. Okay, yeah. Every day, I'm just going to share screen again. So let's go to share screen and click the button and tab, Chrome tab. I keep a spreadsheet. Okay, I don't keep a spreadsheet of the money because the money's all looked after by Amazon and it's pointless duplicating things. But when you've been live, Amazon give you certain information. I'm going to share that with you now. These are actual figures. If you want to go full screen, you'll be able to see them. Okay, these are my December figures. The headings across the top of the date. So we've got December 1st through to December 13th. Then the columns are views. Now, the number of views is basically very important because the more people who actually view your broadcast, the more people will actually get to know you, like you, and trust you, and will do more. I have yesterday's broadcast with Nick. I had 4,732 views on my page, and Nick would have had views on his page too. Last Thursday, when I was live with Marco, I had 4,192 views, and Marco would have had views on his page too. And then when I go solo, of course, the views are just me. Okay. So far this month, I have broadcast 7 times. I've had 25,660 views, an average of 3,600 views per broadcast. Those are incredible figures. If I look at yesterday's broadcast, just to give you an example, yesterday's broadcast, I just said, had 4,732 views on Amazon, 4,732 views whilst I was live. That same broadcast on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitter had about 40 views. It's 100 times the audience, 100 times bigger is the audience on Amazon Live as opposed to the live, because Facebook have been dialing things back. Anyway, let's concentrate on the good. The good is, I go back to the spreadsheet again, and I'm getting confused because I've got 2 Corindas in at the moment. So the views unmuted. Now this is the number of people who actually press the button and listen to you. And yesterday, 131 people stopped what they were doing, stopped surfing, and started to watch. And I'm averaging 110 people actually unmuting on a show. And the unmute rate is hovering between, percentage is hovering between 3 and 3.66. The average duration of review is 26 seconds. But when you consider that 4,732 views, that means I was watched yesterday for 2,300 minutes. Yeah. Then the chat was quiet yesterday. There was no Corinda. And product clicks 36. Now that's just an indication. That's the number of people who clicked an item in the carousel and over the following 24 hours. Oh, wait a minute. I've done it again. Okay, I'm going to go through that again. I'm talking to myself then. I need to close that, then I don't get confused. Unmuted, there's a second column, and that's the number of people who actually watched and listened. So 131 people yesterday. The unmute rate is hovering between 2.9 and 3.66. Average duration is 26 seconds, which means that that's 26 seconds, 4,732 people, that's 2,350 minutes watched. Okay. I would probably get around about 60 minutes if I was on Facebook. 3 comments yesterday and 36 people clicked. Now, the click-through rate that's actually showing there is not accurate. is a more accurate click-through rate. But what you're actually trying to do is Amazon, I'll come back to questions in a minute. Amazon actually send you the viewers. Okay, you don't, it's not 4,372 of my friends going over to Amazon and watching. This is people who are on Amazon, see your live broadcast and start to watch. Okay. Then if they like what they see and they see that you're from the UK, okay, then because I'm from the UK, a few more people will actually click the unmute button and actually listen. Then we get on to the next detail, which is the unmute rate, which, as I say, I'm trying to build that up. I've seen unmute rates of 6 and 7%. So my job now is to make sure that more people unmute. The more people who unmute, the more people will actually click the carousel. Although you don't have to unmute to click the carousel. So yeah, go figure. And then at the end, 36 people click the carousel. And just to give you a comparison, I mean, I'm more than happy with the figures I've got at the moment. But over Black Friday, I had on the 28th November, on the Sunday, I had between 4,000 and 6,000 views. So the audience is there on Amazon Live, and you don't have to fight for it. You've got to prove yourself, and then the audience is sent to you. I'll come back to me, and I'll stop sharing. Okay, I'm coming back to me. That's where I am. I'm going to stop sharing. Okay, let's go take my name off because you all know who I am. And back to Corinda. So Corinda was saying, Peter Stewart. Oh, Peter Stewart is the incognito person. Thank you, Corinda. I am the Facebook user. Well, that's helpful. That's definitely more helpful from Corinda. Thank you, Corinda. And Peter is saying, wow, the numbers are crazy, Peter. Absolutely brilliant. And going on to the next one. Peter on top, and check link and your comments will go on screen. Excellent advice, Corinda. And again from Peter, so even if they're on for 3 seconds and they purchase, you'll get a commission. Yes. Yeah. It's not how long they watch for. Basically, the views, let's just share the page again. Let's just, I'll share the page again. Then I'll just go a bit deeper into it. Okay, so let's share the page. And it's that page. I'll just explain a little bit further. And I'll bring that page in. So we've got it on screen. I'll take Peter's comment off and I'll take myself off solo. Okay, if you go full screen, you'll be able to see the figures, but I'll read them out anyway. So just as a recap, on yesterday's show with Nick, and Nick would have got viewers as well, but they're not included in this. This is my viewers. There were 4,732 views. Now, people who view can also click the products. Okay. People who unmute and stop and listen, and there's no 3 seconds about it, nobody's counting. If you click to unmute, you're counted as unmuted and therefore interested in watching more of the broadcast. Doesn't matter whether you watch for 3 seconds or 30 minutes. It doesn't matter. I'm just making sure I'm actually showing you the spreadsheet this time. Okay. So what I was saying was, if you unmute, you're more likely to click, but you can click without unmuting. If you see something, you don't have to hear my dulcet tones, you can just see something in the carousel that interests you and click on it. And what happens then is when you click on it, and I just want to, I'll do one final screen share. Just a minute. Okay, because this is a learning experience for us all. Okay, so I'm just waiting for it to come up. Okay. Okay. Now I did say that I would. And Nick thinks a great chat, just under 900, but I don't stream as much as you do. Well, yeah, but it's great when we do stream together. But thank you for the numbers, Nick. Makes a good comparison. And excellent. Okay, now what I'm going to do now, okay, is I'm going to stop sharing this screen where I've got, just to summarize, in 7 shows this month, I've had 25,600 views. And you can't get that on Facebook. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing and come back to me, and I'm going to start sharing something. It's you're going to say to me, it's all right getting those views, but do you actually earn anything? Okay, that's the question I'm going to answer now. Okay, I'm going to, it's an open book. I'm going to share with you, because every day, around about 9:45, Amazon start to update things for the previous day's sales, and I want to go there. Okay. And I'm going to share screen. Again, it will look bigger. My earnings in the last 30 days are, let's get the right page, $1,293.37. Okay. In the last 30 days, I've had 4,952 product clicks. 613 items have been shipped. So I've been responsible for, or took a part in 613 items being bought. We know that people send things back. So 39 people have sent things back. And of those clicks, 12.38% have gone on to buy. I have shipped, no, Amazon have shipped £76,774 worth of goods. And I have made $1,293.37 in commission. Those are actual figures. That's as at today. And you can see that despite the number of clicks showing on my little spreadsheet, the actual number of clicks yesterday, I'm trying to find it, is 310. So 310 people. Thank you, Nick. Thank you. I'm chuffed, as you probably tell. Okay, 310 people actually clicked. Yeah. So this, I mean, I started back in August. This is month 4. And if I go like this, I shall show you, basically, if I go here, I can sort it so that it actually, instead of the last 30 days, it gives you the last this year, and apply. And it should load in a second unless I've broken it. Right. In August, I earned $648. In September, 604. Little bit of a drop, bit of controversy in October. And then last month, I earned $1,178.61. And so far this month, I've earned $497. Okay, so I suppose what I'm saying with all this is you can make money on Amazon. Okay, as I've just shown you, in the last 30 days, I'm just trying to get back to the 30 days thing. Just let me apply, because I don't want to give the wrong impression. In the last 30 days, I've earned $1,293. I go live 4 times a week. And when I go live, I'm doing what I enjoy doing. There is no, I mean, I replace shows that I was doing anyway. So 16 shows a month and $1,293. I think that's fair. Because I didn't have, in July, I had none of that $1,293. Now I do. And the thing I've noticed is that the more I do, the more I earn. Okay. So between now and We go on, well, between now and next Monday, I'm broadcasting every day at 9 a.m. Eastern on today, Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, and then sometime over the weekend. I don't know yet, depends on how it works out. But this is, I mean, basically, I can say this simply. After 4 months' work and being consistent and doing shows, 3 or 4 shows a week at a regular time, I can say this without fear of contradiction, that if I go live on Amazon Live, I make money. Right. And I'm going to let you into a little secret now. This is just within the group. Okay. I did a show on Amazon Live where the sound was crackly. Still made money. Most of my shows, of course, are pristine with perfect audio, unless I forget to unmute the mic. So that's it. You can, I do make money on Amazon Live, and we'll be covering the rest of this month and next month, and for all the months to come ahead, we'll be talking about making money on Amazon Live and making money on Facebook and quite possibly YouTube. So I'm going to leave you with this picture of my last 30-day earnings, and I'm going to read the figure out again into the record: $1,293. Okay, and you can see when I'm not broadcasting, and yesterday 310 people actually clicked. Now, just a final thing, the figures for yesterday, for today, won't be truly reflective until tomorrow, because these figures here are based on when goods are shipped, not when people place the order. So this is shipping. And just to confirm that Nick is on his way up the ladder and saying great results, thank you. And also in the group, good job, thank you very much. Okay, so I think the thing to say, we're on Amazon.com, American site. We're Europeans, or we're not US citizens. We can go on Amazon.com. We can broadcast. We can tell our stories. I mean, it's nothing more than storytelling. Today's stories will be about mobile video with a new widget that Guy Cook told me about. We're just telling stories. Okay, we've done the practice. We've been broadcasting live on Amazon, on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter for years. We have the expertise. It's the time that we have to find to go consistently live 3 or 4 times a week. And all you have to do is turn up. Okay, the more times you go live, the more Amazon sees you, the more you get pushed up the ladder. Yeah. If you go live at the weekend, then you gain extra brownie points and Amazon pushes you further. The problem Amazon has got is that the live broadcasters at the moment are broadcasting Monday to Friday because they're treating it as part of their work week. If you go live at the weekend, you go live at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock our time, you'll get an audience which is just waking up at the weekend. And what do people do at the weekend? They go and shop on Amazon.com. What do they buy? Whatever's in your carousel. And that's the final thing, is people do not buy what's in your carousel, because you get commission not on what you sell from a carousel. You're guiding people to an Amazon.com page so that they can make a decision to buy. And anything that they buy on Amazon.com in the next 24 hours, as soon as it's delivered, you'll get commission. It's just got to be in your product group. Lights, camera, action. Right, okay. No, but this is just a warm-up. I'll be back again same time tomorrow. So that's 11:30 a.m. in the UK, 6:30 Eastern. I'm broadcasting live at 2 p.m. in the UK this afternoon on Amazon Live, solo show. Thanks for watching this morning. I hope you found it interesting. If you've got any questions at all, you can always ask at any time. And as I say, this particular broadcast is also on YouTube as well. I'm building up a series of broadcasts on YouTube. Thanks for your time, guys and gals. As somebody, right? Okay, I'm going to stop there. Take care, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now. Bye.